Hey guys, it's Edwin here, and today I'll be answering this question of why do you feel like the narcissist in the relationship? Yeah, so this is quite a common narrative for anyone who's in an abusive relationship. You get to this point where you think that you are the narcissist, like you are so certain that maybe the abuser is the one who's right and you're the narcissist. This is normally how this happens. So, firstly, like the narcissist, the actual narcissist uses gaslighting and various manipulative techniques to make you question your sense of reality. They make you doubt yourself so much to the point that you don't even trust your own judgment, and you even end up trusting their own judgment instead. So when you trust their own judgment, there are instances where they might start calling you, hey, you are toxic, you are the narcissist. And because you don't trust yourself, because they've really made you like question yourself, you'll start thinking that the words they're calling you is true. The other instance is during that course of the relationship, that narcissist has pushed your buttons. They've constantly provoked you. They've constantly made you angry. And once in a while, you might find yourself throwing, breaking a few cups, or getting so angry to the point that you lash out at the abuser. So when you lash out at the abuser, this behavior for you is more of undesirable. Like it's unlike you to lash out at someone. It's unlike you to call someone names. But you did that because they were pushing you. They were pushing you. They were pushing you. They were pushing you to react. And the moment you react, the actual narcissist will use that against you. Will use that and say that, hey, even I remember this time you broke a few cups after I told you that you didn't cook the food well or you didn't do this. So, to your mind, you'll recall those instances where you acted undesirably, or where you acted a bit narcissistic, and use it as evidence that actually you may even believe that you are the narcissist. So what happens is, and that's mostly called a reactive abuse. Like they push you to react, and when you react in a way which is not bordering with your normal values. That's why you think you're the narcissist. But the fact that you're asking yourself the question of like, am I the narcissist? That's just clear evidence that you are not the narcissist. Your reality has just been distorted, and you've acted undesirably in that relationship so that you could protect yourself or just to survive. So that's why. Also, another thing is, even if you think you're the narcissist, the great thing is like the fact that you realize that some actions or you did in the relationship or some behaviors you did are not who you are means that you have this guilty conscience. Like you have this ability to discern good from wrong, which means that you have the ability also to change those toxic behaviors you've picked up in the relationship. Because something about these toxic behaviors, they are contagious. Because if you stay with someone who's so hateful all the time, you might find yourself also becoming hateful. But if you stay with someone who's loving every time, like deeply loving, deeply compassionate, you'll start picking up those good vibes. But if you stay with someone who's so negative, you'll pick up the negativity. So once you get out of the relationship, work on those toxic behaviors you picked up in the relationship. Because without you working on those things, you will find yourself like unconsciously hurting other people without your own knowledge. So you think you're the narcissist because you've been manipulated, and then because also you've engaged in undesirable behaviors, but you engage in those behaviors so that you could survive in the relationship. So instead of questioning if you're the narcissist in the relationship, no, just look at yourself. Look at where you are. Are you happy in the relationship? Are you at peace? And if you're not at peace, just deal with that. And that's how you break free from those toxic patterns and those other things. One last thing is, you might also think that you are the abusive one in the relationship because deep inside you feel you're not worthy. And when you feel you're not worthy, when you have these negative beliefs that you are inadequate, you are at fault for everything, then of course you look at things as from the perspective of you are the one causing them. You look at what's happening in the relationship or the behaviors of the other person as the one who's causing them, because that's what you've been used to since you're young, or that's what you've been used to most of your life. So you've been used to negativities. So your mind will follow along with the negativities. That's what subconscious beliefs is all about. It's all about your mind latching on to what is familiar to it. So you're not the narcissist, but work on yourself to get rid of those toxic behaviors and to get rid of those subconscious beliefs so that you can see yourself for who you are beyond those negative beliefs and beyond those past experiences. Hope you found that informative, guys. And if you have any question with regards to moving on or abuse, just feel free to send me a message via Facebook or just comment in this video. Until next time, have a nice day.